In today's episode, Jesse and I are taking you to some of our favorite Goodwills in Oregon. We're going to 5 different Goodwill locations, looking for valuable treasures at thrift store prices. And then we are headed to 2 of our favorite local antique malls, where we usually find really good priced items. We'll be looking for items for our own home and items that will be available in our online vintage store. And of course, we're gonna have a lot of fun along the way. Let's see if we're gonna have a backseat down day and fill up the car with vintage treasures. Cuties, $2.99 each. There's 2 of them. I'm not familiar with them. I'm not sure who made them. There is a seam going down the center, so they're not hand blown. The color on them is pretty fabulous. $6 for the set. What do we think? Yeah, I think even with the seams they're good.
I think I can easily fit them with anyone's style too.
Love it. First purchase. Jesse just spotted this tree and I haven't touched it yet, but I think it's not wood. I actually think it's ceramic.
I think you're right now that I'm looking at the tip.
Oh, nope, it's wood. How funny. Oh, nope, it's not wood, it's resin. We both lose. I will say though, what's really funny is I like it.
The paint job on it is really
I
good.
really like it, and I think it would go really good with some of our Christmas stuff. It's $6.99. Our half off color's red and not green, but I kind of really like it. What do you think? I mean, it was your spot. Are you team resin tree or not?
I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
It's not even a tree. It's really like no tree is just made out of a log like that.
He actually hates it.
Yeah, I've just convinced myself that I don't like it.
Need a potato dish? I love these. This one is signed 1976 by Linda. It's $4.99. I don't know which I want to go to first. I'm interested in this. It's probably new based on the design. It's $7.99. It's kind of a cool candle holder though. And then I also noticed this. $3.99, but it's broken on the lip right there. Unfortunately, it's very, very adorable though. I love this little squiggle design. And then again, I think that's newer. Okay, I looked this one up and it is actually West Elm, so it is indeed new. And the $7.99 is still not a bad price for it being West Elm. We're gonna pass on it, but it is a very cool design. If it had been 80s, I would have gotten it for sure. And Jesse was just laughing at me because I said this was kind of squatty for a pitcher, but it's a hand-blown handle on there.
Kind of looks like a Kool-Aid pitcher.
It does,
like the Kool-Aid
yeah. It totally does. Oh, and this is gorgeous. It's frosted glass, and I love how it's cut like that. Gives it a cool geometric look. $3.99. I can't tell if there's a signature underneath there.
Off too.
No way. I don't think it's shipped anywhere. Okay, we're getting that. This is a kind of desirable style. It looks beautiful with towels rolled up in it. Or if you have fresh cut flowers, $6.99. Little owl box. This is one of those fun puzzle ones. See if they take off, see how it doesn't slide out because of this. So you have to remove it in the right order.
Secret silica pack right inside.
It's very cute though. I'll definitely remove the silica pack before I sell it, but I think I'm gonna get it. Let's see how much it is. $3.99. Looks like it's pretty newly made. I should have guessed that because of the silica packet, yeah. But I think I'll need a pass.
It's still in there because nobody figured out how to get into it.
Maybe.
Here's another little box. Let's see if there's a silica pack inside. No. So, a lot easier to get into. If you want your silica packs removed, make your box easy to get into. Check this out. feel like this is a mug that we would have had at Hobbiton.
You're drinking an ale.
It is missing a little nail here that kind of kept the handle in.
Does it say made in Spain on the bottom?
Oh,
Looks like it's kind of that
see
Spanish
that.
revival castle core. It's pretty cool, but yeah, without that nail.
And then $6.99 on top of that.
Yeah,
Without the
and
nail.
that's not an easy nail to find.
No, I don't have those laying around. I don't think they have them at Home Depot.
Oh, I think this has been re-glued on the top. Yeah, it was broken. I'm glad I noticed that. $6.99.
You'd be surprised how much this weighs.
I believe it. It actually looks pretty hefty.
And it just has these little things to put on your wall.
Yeah, fish jumping with cattails. Some nice vintage Noritake. Not quite my style, but very beautiful. This Goodwill can be very hit and miss. Sometimes we strike out, sometimes
Home runs.
home runs. You never know.
Babe Ruth hit a lot of home runs, but he also struck out a lot as well.
Dude, I've heard you say that so many times.
That's my saying. That's my go-to.
That's your go-to. Well, we're not striking out today. Not at this one. Nice little set of vintage trays. They're probably butter dish size, but they'd work for anything that fits in them.
Wouldn't call it a home run either. I'd just call it a single. It's kind of a single.
It's a single.
Remember these old juice containers?
Oh yeah, we had those in
Would you?
olive green or avocado
You
green.
have to push the button to release it. Did you ever take like your orange juice frozen out of the fridge and then like let it slide out of the can
No.
and then put water in with the wooden spoon and then
No.
like, mix it?
Oh yes,
The
yes,
concentrate?
yes.
Yeah.
Now I know what you're talking about.
Did you hear they're stopping that?
The concentrate?
Yeah, it's
No.
concentrated juices.
Well, it's probably better for us to stop that.
No, rest in peace.
I've been really into looking at these lately. Not buying them, not using them, but I really enjoy these vintage cookie canisters, and I like the ones that look like food. Look at this Oreo one.
Okay, Oreo #1 cookie in the packaged cookie aisle. Yes.
I like the thin ones with the mint. Thin mint Oreos. We didn't walk out empty-handed. These are the only two things we got in there.
A single, maybe a foul.
Now we are headed to Unger's Trading Post, which is about, I don't know, under a 10-minute drive from the Newburgh Goodwill. I'm really excited to go in here today because our friends Chris and Amanda both have spaces inside and we've never even seen them yet.
What's Chris's style? I want to see what that is.
Oh my goodness, look at this frame. Antique oil painting in ornate frame 38. And it looks like it might be from 1914. I don't know if that's the year. We're gonna go ahead and start a pile if that's okay.
Sure can.
So this is our friend Amanda's space and she has such good style, and that oil painting was actually from here. And I'm gonna be getting some beautiful pieces of jewelry to bring to the next First Friday sale. I'm also gonna get this little box. It's signed by the artist and it's only $6. I'm into this yak rug. Said no one ever, but I'm into this yak rug. Said
Except
Laura
for the person
Caldwell.
who made it, they were so into the yak rug.
I'm really into this yak rug. I'm not kidding. $28. It looks like it's real wool, a very thick kind of carpet weave. I like it. We're getting it. Kind of want to put it at our house.
The yak rug sounds like a place where JP goes after he eats grass outside. He goes to the yak rug.
That's fantastic. Look how thick this is. It's real wool. Here's another cool textile. This one's only $20. I like the birds. I like the colors in this. It's a very nice mid-century era tapestry. It needs a little bit of work with these wooden things. Yeah, we gotta reorganize those. They're kind of heavy on the left. Other than that though, it's a great textile. This is a cute little trolley. I could take that to a flea market. Look how cute that is. I can't fit as much as my Holcomb bag. That was the problem.
No.
This would make a beautiful jewelry display for my photography for my vintage sales. It's got a little hole right there so I could put a single item there, but I could also hang earrings from the two little side hooks on each side of it. And I think cropped into a square, that would look really beautiful with the birds on each side. And it's $14. This is such a stunning pot. This is by a Swedish designer and it is $64. Carl Lindgren. These little birds are so cute. Is it a kiwi?
Yeah.
It looks like a kiwi. Not that we saw one, unfortunately. New Zealand carved kiwi bird. $28 for the pair. I think we kind of need to get those. Those are adorable. Did I just find my first piece of Ozark pottery? I think so. They've got Namaji pottery, but it's not. I am pretty sure that's concrete and it's Ozark pottery. I'm gonna send it to my friend Emily and see if it is and if she wants it. She collects this stuff. Scottish roses, 2 carved wooden plaques. It's $46 for the pair. That is a fabulous brass owl. It's massive. 75, no discount, MCM brass owl stand. That's a good one. I almost feel like the value's there. I think that could sell for over 100 for being so big. What do we think? Do we chance it? I just told Jesse I'm on the fence on this and he thought it was on a fence. And he was like, so is the owl. I'm gonna put it back. I think the value is just not quite there. Here is our friend's second space. This one's great. It's got some kind of Americana vintage. Again, they've got a really good farmhouse style. I think they're all one piece. I can't tell.
Yeah,
I
I
think
don't
that's
know.
not a seam. I think it's just a ridge.
Yeah, I think it's just all turned on a lathe.
Oh, you can see right here, this is actually inserted there. But other than that, 22 for the pair. We're gonna get those. Here's a beautiful wood bowl. Oh my goodness, I love it. Handmade in Canada.
Eh?
Eh?
Sorry.
$22. That's going with us too.
I'm a quarter Canadian, so I can make Canadian jokes.
And we love Canada and Canadians. So please don't be offended at anybody. I still love this open work brass Moroccan lamp, but I'm waiting for it to go on sale. It's $165. I think that could be fixed. Do you remember a long time ago? Probably not, because I don't even remember which episode it was in, but I came here and there were 3 of these oil lamps. I think Heather and I were looking at them and we were very interested, but we couldn't figure out how they opened, so we ended up passing. Well, the last few times that I've been in here, I've checked this space just in case they were back in here, and they were not. Today is our lucky day because all 3 of them are here, and now I know how they open, so we're gonna get those. I feel so bad because they have all their earrings displayed on this, but they have this for sale separately. And I really want it because I think that would look really cute with some pictures printed in it. But I feel bad because where are they going to put their earrings? Okay, I just realized they have a spot down below, so I think we're fine. I don't have to feel guilty. That is the most fascinating clock I think I've ever seen. Do you think it actually plays? Do a little jingle on it.
Do a little jingle.
Do a little jingle. We need to know. Very on brand. Brass, wood, and textiles. Man, we got so much. I just found the perfect spot for my favorite new rug.
Yeah, a little
in the back of our car.
Little trunk liner. Look at that.
It fits perfect. I love it. Little extra padding for our vintage goods.
Put your sunnies on.
Sunny's on.
It is a little bright today, so I'm a little squinty. I left my sunglasses at home. But you know what I got?
No.
My blue blockers. Usually I wear these when I'm dehydrating food in my Ronco food dehydrator. I had them in the car, so
today's the day.
Got to block the blue light.
Unger's was amazing. We cleaned up in there. I got $600 worth of stuff. So I hope I got good stuff because I spent a lot of money today in there. More than I think I ever have in that store.
That was a good day for Unger's, I think, probably too.
Shout out to Chris and Amanda. Your spaces look amazing, and we'll pop in their Instagram handle right here if you want to give them a follow. Definitely worth a stop if you are in the local area. Go to Unger's. It's a great stop. Where are we headed to next?
I think we're headed to Goodwill in Tigard. We don't go to Tigard Goodwill very often, probably less than 10 times, at least on video. So.
I think that we struck out like 5 times in a row, and the parking lot's really crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of got a weird parking situation, and we've never really had great luck there. You know what? It's on the way.
You don't know unless you go, so we're going today. We're going in with no cart.
We're swooping. This is a swoop.
This is what we call a swoop. I hope we find something really good. Here's a little porcelain, teeny tiny one, $2.99. It's in pretty good shape. These little cart bears are kind of adorable. 1989 by Bill Donahue. These look promising. I see some really pretty marble too, and onyx. So there's a I love what we gravitate towards.
In there.
Jeez, that is beautiful. All right, we're off to a good start. You want to go get a cart?
I don't think we need a cart for that.
All right, there's for one hand. I'm about to hand you another stone piece.
This is a challenge.
Oh, challenge accepted. Just don't drop it. $3.99 for that one. Look, this is gonna work perfect. Boink. A new production, but it's beautiful. $14.99 from HD Designs. $7.99. Here's your Hobbiton cup for your ale.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is so true.
Cry a little less.
But I do smile a lot more.
I cry a little less.
Here's another one. Do you think this one's to my wife? Oh.
No. Seahawks. That's all he cared about. He's like, I'll take the Seahawks box.
Oh, oh, oh. These are good. These are really good.
You got like a little canoe somewhere?
No. Oh, these are salad tongs. $2.99 each. Fantastic. Love, love, love. Where's the bowl that goes?
Are you? That's for salad?
Yeah.
You sure they're not just like little oars that go on the wall or something?
They're not oars. I just gotta find the salad bowl that goes with these.
Or the tiny canoe.
It's not a canoe. These are good mid-century tongs. Jesse's gonna go get a cart because my hands are already full too. Do you think that glitter comes out? Will you just give it a flick?
I think someone just sits, yeah. Oh,
Glitter comes off.
Now it's going to be on me for the rest of my life.
$6.99. Oh, it looks like it's a newer one. It's a beautiful bowl. I'm also getting some basics for my wardrobe. Not bad, Tigard. You might have to start putting this in our rotation. I feel like it's an anti-slip rug too. I'm trying to pitch that we're going to keep that back there. What'd you find?
So while you were gone over the weekend, I found my old Super Nintendo in one of my boxes in the garage.
No way.
So I thought it'd be fun to actually hook it up to our TV and get some games for it for, you know, the young kids to play and stuff.
You know what this would be good for on our island? A salt bowl.
Oh, yeah.
All the different flavors of salt I could have.
A little salt flight.
What is this beauty? Antique carved wooden detailed wall decor, $29. We're getting that. What's with all the kiwis? That's so funny. This one's got a little coin in it.
Yeah.
How funny. How much is it? Did you get a good deal or not? We're about to find out.
$3,000.
Oh, you got a good deal. Hey, you only paid $50. Good job. Congratulations. Oh, actually, they have 25% also. You want to tell them why we only have 5 minutes to go into this Goodwill?
Because I gotta go get a haircut.
Your hair looks great.
We're leaving for Scotland in like 4 days.
Gotta have fresh too.
I need a fresh cut before we go to Scotland because we're gonna be gone for a few weeks. So it's gonna get a little grown out for me.
So 5 minutes in this Goodwill.
5 minutes, like robots. We're gonna be robots.
We don't even have time for cards. No, I didn't expect that. Oh, this is great. That'll be great. We can put a picture of us at the party. Or maybe it could say like 21 plus at the bar or something like that in the frame. Look what I found. A little tiki frame. I thought we could maybe put like 21 and older or something like that, or just some fun little picture or text in the frame. Womp, womp, womp. We blew it. We gotta go put it back because there's like 10 people in line and some of them have carts full. And Jesse can't miss his haircut. All right, Jesse is at his hair appointment and so it's just us. We're gonna go thrifting and keep it going. I've got about an hour until I need to go pick him up. So we are here at Cedar Hills Goodwill. And if we have enough time, we're also gonna go to Cornell Goodwill. I wonder if we're gonna have better luck or worse luck without Jesse. I am wearing my lucky red hat though, so. Nice do.
What they do? They made it gray. They dyed it gray while I was there. That's weird.
Is that what happens every month? They dye it while you're in
I
there?
know.
I ended up only getting to 1 Goodwill, so that was surprising. I thought I was going to be able to hit at least 2, but you know, I got shopping.
Did you find anything?
I did find
I wasn't
a few
there,
things.
so I don't know what happened.
I didn't find very many home decor items, but I found a couple, and I found some really good clothing items.
Was it crowded?
It was not crowded. It was actually not too bad in there for 3 p.m.
Yeah.
It's usually pretty crazy in there at 3 p.m.
You know what's funny?
What?
All day I've been thinking it's Wednesday. We
Is
even
it?
talked about Wednesday. Like, oh, Wednesdays are good to go out. So
It's not Wednesday.
it's Thursday today.
I thought it was Wednesday till just
I know you
now.
did because we talked about it several times today about how like, oh, Wednesdays are kind of cool.
Oh man, we got more to get done in
then I
one
started-
day than I thought.
I started talking to my barber about it being Wednesday.
She's like, it's Thursday,
Yeah, it's
bro.
like it's Thursday.
We have to get home because it's Thursday. We did know we had this tonight for the record. We
Yes.
didn't know what day of the week it was, but we did know what we were doing this evening.
Right.
We have our Scotland video Q&A call. So this is our final call. We do 2 of these before every group trip so that we can go over all the details and everyone can ask their questions. So I'm very excited. This is our second one. We leave in a couple days for Scotland. So I'm excited to see everyone's faces, and the next time we see them, it's going to be in Scotland.
I've never been. I know you've been, and you've talked such great things about it, and you've said how much I'm gonna like it. So
You're gonna love it.
I'm gonna put that to the test.
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
You're usually right about what I'm gonna like when it comes to places like that.
Next time you see me is going to be in a couple minutes here, probably a few seconds for you. And
A
it's
couple
gonna
of
be
minutes
4
of
days
actual
later.
just black video.
Okay, I'll give you a couple minutes of black video, and that'll
Couple
be
minutes.
my Friday and my Saturday since it's Thursday. And I'm going to see you on Sunday morning in the studio, and we're going to pull everything out we got today. I'm going to talk a little bit more about it and decorate with it.
All right, and it's gonna be Sunday now.
Lots of wooden items today, which is probably no surprise to any of you. A few of these are really unique. This is the Scottish Rose, and they're about 1.5 inches thick and have hanging hardware on the back side. I thought those are going to be so great to add to a wall. Even if you didn't add these into a gallery wall, I almost feel like these would look fantastic in a more minimalist setting. If you had a narrow space and you just wanted to have a few little touches on the wall without it looking too cluttered. Same for this one. How pretty would this be if you had a small wall space and you just had this one item on it? This one looks pretty old. You can tell by the coloring on the wood. It's got hanging hardware there on the back. The contrast of this on a light colored wall, I think this would be so pretty in a small space in a bathroom or even in a kitchen. I got this painting from our friends Chris and Amanda's space, and it is so old. I still don't know if it's actually from 1914 or not, but I think it's a beautiful painting, and the frame is just aged to perfection. Natural stone candle holder. This one was $3.99 and it's in perfect condition. There's no chips on it. Sometimes the rim on these ends up getting pretty chipped up. And I love this onyx one. This one was $4.99. Look at those beautiful layers. Onyx is such a beautiful stone. And then we got the little kiwi birds. They were too cute to leave behind. A couple beautiful wooden boxes. And then I picked this up for my friend Emily. I'm not sure if it is Ozark pottery or not. I'm gonna have her take a look. I decided to get it for her either way, and I think it's gonna look great with her collection. Things like boxes, candle holders, brass vases, those are classic staples in pretty much everyone's home. If you're a reseller, these are what I kind of call your staples. They're always going to sell. They're so easy to mix into anyone's style. As long as you pick up good quality ones that have something that makes them unique, those are pretty much guaranteed good sellers in your shop. I got this beautiful Indian textile. The design on it is so pretty and it's very, very well made. You can find these new online for around $50 to $60, and I got this for only $6.99. And it looks brand new, like it was never used. And then I'm super excited about my oars, as Jesse calls them. I knew what these were when I saw them. Jesse was just having fun, by the way. He knows that they're good too. They were $2.99 each, and this one has a little bit of chipping on the edge, but not too bad. I'm gonna get these wood oiled up, and those are gonna go to our teak collection at home. I was thinking that these weren't that good a quality because of that pressed line right there in the glass, meaning that they weren't hand blown, but I found some similar ones that also had that press line, and they do sell online for a decent amount. So they were definitely worth picking up for $2.99, and I think the color on them is stunning, so that alone made them worth getting for me. A nice frosted cut glass vase. I don't think this is very vintage. It's not brand new, but I don't think this is very old. I'll do some digging online and see what I can find out. There were no signatures or markings. It's so simple and timeless, I thought it would be a good one to pick up.
We want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring today's video.
We've been selling on our Squarespace website for over 12 years now. Launching your own website can be intimidating, but the flexible website templates with Squarespace make it so easy. You can instantly have a professionally designed look, and they have different templates for every category. And the template is just the starting place. You can completely customize your look, update your content, and add in any features that best represent your brand. Selling on Squarespace allows you to showcase your products and customize your product listings with your images, videos, reviews, related products, anything that's going to help you make your sales. And the commerce platform makes managing everything from your inventory to your sales and your customers very simple. You can even print your shipping labels directly through your Squarespace site, saving you so much time when you are fulfilling orders. And Squarespace Payments is the easiest way to manage all of your payments in one place. Onboarding is fast and simple. You can get started with just a few clicks and start receiving your payments right away. And it gives your customers more ways to pay with popular payment methods like Klarna, Apple Pay, Afterpay, and even ClearPay in the UK. And these are just a few of the many reasons why we've been using Squarespace for over a decade. Head to squarespace.com to start your free trial today, and when you are ready to launch your own website, head to squarespace.com/leftcoast to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Thanks again to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video.
I think it's so funny that I passed on that big owl and then I found an owl at Goodwill. All we need to do is add 2 screws to get it to stay to its brass base, and then it will be ready for a bookshelf. A stunning carved wood bowl made in Canada, signed on the back by the artist, made in Sydney, BC, Canada. What would have hung originally in this? I haven't Googled it yet, so I don't know. I'm trying to think of what would have hung there. Something that was definitely kind of highlighted in this center section. I think it's going to work great for hanging jewelry from. And let me know in the comments if you know what is supposed to hang there. Is it maybe supposed to be a teeny tiny gong? And then the stick would be placed somewhere down here? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you know. And this wall hanging is so great. I love the colors in it. Just got to get this part figured out and balanced out, and then that is ready to go and get hung on a wall. I got a few basics for my wardrobe. I loved that scarf. And then I thought this was a beautiful vintage wool blazer. It's a size large and it was $14.99. It's in perfect condition. So that's going to be coming to our online vintage store too. I am all set for Christmas. So you know I do kind of a Scandinavian style Christmas, and I have a lot of red in it. It's the only time of year that we decorate with red in our home. So now we're gonna have so much red, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it. But the pricing was really good for so many candles. And this color palette will be great for Thanksgiving. I get the majority of my candles at Goodwill, to be honest. It's a great place to find a good deal on candles. How stunning is this fringe black onyx and sterling necklace set? This is one of my favorite styles of necklace. I love this fringe look. And then I also got this pair of sterling and black onyx fringe earrings. They actually look really good together too as a set. I'll be selling them separately, but I do love them together. In the last stop, while Jesse was getting his haircut, I didn't buy much, but I did find 2 of these rounded vintage frames. This rounded style is very popular. I really like the look of them, and then also the corners always stay tight. It's something that I notice when I'm looking at these frames at thrift stores. They never seem to really have loose corners, which is good because that means it's going to last for a long time for you as the user too. I'm going to put some vintage art in these, and then those will be coming to our online sale as well. And of course, we can't forget about the yak rug, my favorite find of today.
We have something really exciting to tell you.
Okay, this is a big one, like a really big one. Do you remember last Christmas when we extended our trip by a few days for a secret reason? Well, it was to check out a river cruise ship.
We are excited to announce that we are hosting our first ever Left Coast Travel Club flea market shopping river cruise.
And not just any cruise. This is a luxury river cruise traveling all the way from Amsterdam to Basel, Switzerland.
We'll be cruising down the Rhine River, passing castles, vineyards, and some of the most beautiful landscapes in Europe.
We will be stopping in beautiful cities like Cologne, Strasbourg, and Heidelberg.
And even taking a day trip to Lucerne, Switzerland.
But of course, you know what we are really going to be there for. Amazing flea markets, vintage and antique shopping at every stop.
Picture this, coffee with an amazing breakfast, watching the castles pass by, and then spending the morning flea market shopping.
And evenings back on the ship for happy hour vintage hauls with the entire group.
And here's the best part.
We've chartered the entire ship.
That means it's just us, a small luxury river cruise boat filled with 150 like-minded vintage and antique lovers.
Just imagine this entire ship full of thrifters and pickers and the thrift hauls that we're gonna do at the end of every day here.
Plus, it's all inclusive. All meals, incredible food, it's all taken care of for you.
Imagine only unpacking once, visiting 4 countries, no hotel hopping, no trains, you just sit back and enjoy the ride.
This is truly going to be a once-in-a-lifetime trip, and it is happening in summer of 2027.
If you're interested in joining us, head to leftcoastrevivals.com and sign up on our cruise email list, which you can find right on our homepage.
That is where we will be sharing all of the details over the next few weeks.
Cruise email subscribers will be the first to know all the details and announcements on when the trip goes live for booking.
Trust us, you are going to want to be on that list.
We cannot wait to take you on our first ever river cruise.
We'll see you on the ship. We have something very exciting to tell you.
We'll be cruising down the Rhine River. Now I got the gigs.
Perfect for my everyday jogs that I normally do.
And evenings back on the ship for happy hour vintage hauls with the group. The
Ohio State
group.
University.
Oh my gosh, with thy group.